Welcome back to Oak Rose Homestead. Today, we're making sausage.
Okay, so this is going
sausage or Pig Day 2.0.
There you go, Pig Day 2.0. Last night we were up pretty late, as you would have seen in the other video, cutting up all of the parts of the pig that we wanted to keep, like pork chops, some Boston butts, ribs. What else did we cut up? We got a bunch of roast. The what?
Belly.
Yeah, the pork belly, definitely. We didn't keep any hams. We did cut up some parts of the ham just in big chunks of meat that we can make shredded out of, or pork tacos, or just whatever.
Carnitas.
Yeah, carnitas. We like carnitas. But this is what we put all the rest of it into because we are very low on sausage. So we're going to make hot sausage, which Randy and I love, but not everybody else does. We're going to make mild sausage, and we're going to make Italian sausage. So, yeah, we're going to get started doing that. Come along with us.
Well, hang on a minute. Check this grinder out. We bought it at an auction 2 weeks ago. It's a commercial grade grinder that sells for like almost $400. We bought it at an auction, and it is sold through Cabela's, heavy duty, commercial. We got a heck of a deal on it. So we're going to put it to the test today. That's very good.
That's what?
Very coarse grind. Tell this is a coarse grind. We're going to do that, mix the seasoning in with it, and let it chill till this evening, I guess. And then we'll go in and do a fine grind to get all the flavors mixed in and what we want. This right here is just a coarse grind you do to get the flavor. Everything combined.
So we just weighed our tub, and we had like 24.2 pounds of sausage in here. And so we're adding just a little bit more because this one is going to be for our Italian sausage. And so we're using this Legs custom blended seasoning. Anybody who lives in Kentucky, Bardstown, there's Boone's Butcher, and I've talked about them before, but they sell all of this seasoning in bulk. This one's not a very big bag because we just, we wanted a small portion of Italian sausage. We have great big bags for the mild and the hot seasoning because those bags will actually season 100 pounds of meat each. So we're going to transfer this into another bowl. And we're going to mix this into it, and then we're going to chill it. I'm just going to do it with my hands. All right, so we're going to weigh this real quick again. We've got roughly 24.5 pounds or 25.5 pounds, but that's okay. So now I'm going to move my scale out of the way. And I'm going to put this into here.
Do half and then half again.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to put this into here, mix it up with this, and and take care of this part of it so Randy can keep grinding sausage. So, isn't this fun?
Yeah, do like half and then make 2 big balls. Do half, and then mix them all together.
Yeah.
And make 2 or 3 big balls out of it.
grab me a pair of those scissors.
Doesn't matter.
No, the yellow ones are fine.
You've already tagged it.
Oh, it smells really good. It doesn't smell spicy though. Like I like the spicy Italian, but maybe alright. I'm just mixing this in here. You know, when I was a kid, I remember my dad teaching my mom how to make potato salad because my dad's family had like this recipe that they made. And every time they made potato salad, they mixed it with their hands. They actually were like, it doesn't even taste right if you don't mix it the proper way with your hands or whatever. So that's how everybody made potato salad. And that's what this feels like. I remember being a kid and being like, I want to mix the potato salad, and I don't even like potato salad. I don't eat it. I don't like it. But I do have my mom's recipe. But,
Yeah, so far, her sister-in-law, Terry's the one who's going to get them close.
yeah, my sister-in-law can get my mom's recipe down. But, that's what this feels like, is mixing the potato salad. I don't think Terry mixes it with her hands, though. I don't see her getting in here and doing that. Maybe. I don't know. Terry, you'll have to let me know.
So can you smell the Italian seasoning?
Yeah, I can. It's really strong.
So what she's doing, we're gonna mix this with the rough grind. Then it's gonna go downstairs into our freezer, which is set to where they're just above freezing. And then later on tonight, we're gonna get it down into a coarse grind.
No, a fine
Or
grind.
a fine grind.
Yeah.
And that will further incorporate the flavors.
Yeah. So, do we want to put this in Ziploc bags?
I'll set
What
it
do
back
we
in
do?
here for right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you get that mixed up. We'll pour it back here and just mix it all together.
Can you toss this? My next step is to actually figure out some recipes for my own sausage, seasoning to make, just to make it here and not have to go buy it somewhere. But
Billy from Perma Pasture Farms, I watched your videos the other day. You said you'd have to kill people. Well, I think I'm willing to die for your recipe to try it out.
So I want to get, because we're very particular about our sausage. I mean, we love sausage and we'll eat it, but man, when we get a good sausage, it's just like, woo, heck yeah. And there's one sausage that is sold, a brand that is sold in a store here where we live in our small town. And off the top of my head, I can't think of the name of the sausage. I would know the package. And it's an Italian sausage that is spicy, and I love it for my tortellini soup. It tastes so good.
Well, you can always have some red pepper flakes into it.
Yeah. Maybe we should do that. I think I've got some red pepper flakes in there. So that's the next step. But I'm gonna tell you, we haven't done, this weekend has been kind of crazy, and we haven't, when it came to processing this pig, if there was something to do wrong, I'm sure we probably did it wrong. However, we got sausage. and we've got pork chops, and we've got roast, and we've got ribs, and we've got bacon. Well, not bacon yet. We got pork belly. And those are all the things that we like to eat. So that's what it's all about, right? This is all a learning process. This is all getting getting to that self-sufficiency. I don't have any.
We can always go to the store and get some, because it's gonna have to sit for a while. We can fix it and then with it later.
I actually think that I dehydrated some peppers last year and made my own. Let me go on there in a minute and look. This is done.
Put it back there and mix it all together.
I think it smells good.
You want the lid for that?
Yeah.
We want another 25 pounds and like 25 pounds of hot sauces and 25 pounds of regular sauces and see what we have left.
Sure. Okay, so next up is our mild sausage. The recipe for this, the recipe calls for 8 ounces for 25 pounds. However, in the past, using packaged seasonings like this, we have always kind of felt like there wasn't enough seasoning. So this may be a mistake. We've never used this kind before. Or maybe, did we use this kind?
Where have we been with sausage from the last time?
I think this might be the only thing they sell there. And we got it from Boone's. So maybe we did use this last time. But whatever we made, we didn't feel like it had enough seasoning. It was still kind of had a bland taste. So,
you ever had a Whopper sausage? It's kind of what it tasted like.
Yeah, the Wampler. So we're going to do, instead of 8 ounces of seasoning, we're going to do 12. And we may or may not.
Yeah, I think we should.
We are. We're going to add some rubbed sage. Not sure yet how much, but we're going to try to go by smell. We'll see how it turns out. So
How much is that?
that's 12 ounces. I want this.
Same way, half and half.
I guess. What do you think about like a half a cup? Can you go get me the little half cup measuring thing? We'll just do it like a half cup at a time.
Until it gets aromatic.
Yeah. This stuff actually smells amazing. Ooh, I like this. Did I open up the right one? Yeah, I didn't open up the hot. This has a little bit of red pepper flake in it, but not as much. Like, you can see a lot in this bag. Man, this smells good. I like that a lot. It smells way more sausagey than the Italian stuff did. We're gonna add a half a cup of sage, maybe. And this is just rubbed sage that I got from Azure Standard. Ooh, I love the way sage smells. All right. Mix this puppy up. Hey, you want to come smell this and see what you think?
I'm looking for the job.
They're in, I don't know. I'll get them out in a minute. I think it smells very sagey, don't you? God, I love it. It smells good. You think it needs anything else? I like it. Do you?
Unless you want to add some more seasoning.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be mixed in the other half. You mean like make it more? You're gonna have to come put it in here, and we're gonna need more for the other half too. If you want to add, I wouldn't add the whole thing. I would add like half of that. What is it at? 6? That's good. This seasoning smells amazing. I don't know if I can come up with a recipe to match this. Might have to stick with Boone's, or what's it called? Legs Custom Blends Seasonings. Take it up to like 10, I guess. On the other side, the ounces are in the middle.
How much you have in it to start?
12, but I don't know. What is it right now?
Less than 4.
Okay, so I had 6. You added an additional 2, so take it up to 10. I love the way that sage smells. No. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So just like with the Italian, we're going to put this in our cooler, or it's actually a freezer. We've just got it turned down real low so it doesn't freeze. And let all these flavors mingle. And then we're going to bring this back this evening, or it's probably going to be in a few hours, honestly. And regrind it on a smaller, what is that thing called? Huh?
Fine.
The fine grind. It's like a smaller diameter hole that's in the plate. We will grind it on a finer grind and package it up. Pop it in the freezer. Y'all, I'm just blown away by how much food we have put in our freezer this weekend. It just blows my mind. Like, we're doing the things, man. Making tater salad. Isn't it funny how your mind works? You got like tater salad, Ron White. Only me, yep. Like it just ricochets off the crazy. Another thing, the recipe for these call for 35 to 40% fat. And the last time we made sausage, last fall, we went to this event and Randy actually won this huge ham off of a hog that they had slaughtered. It was like a slaughtering class, and his name got drawn out for a leg quarter lamb. Or lamb, I don't even know why I said lamb. Ham. And we brought it home, and we had some hams in the freezer, so we actually chunked it up, ground it up on our KitchenAid grinder thing, which I'm just gonna tell you, that thing that he's grinding it up on, way better. But we didn't have enough fat. So, and you can tell in the sausage when it cooks up, it didn't have enough fat. So make sure that you're following the recipe and not cutting all of the fat, because you know you want to render lard and all that kind of stuff. And we do. We have a big tub of lard downstairs. We got some leaf lard in the freezer, or I mean in the fridge in here. And you want to do that, but you also, if you want good sausage, you've got to have fat in your sausage. Okay. So next is hot. We're gonna weigh it and see how much we got. 28 pounds. All right, well, about 28 and a half pounds. All right. We're not going to add any sage to this one, but I think we're going to add more hot than what the recipe calls for, because Randy and I like the spicy.
I double.
So the recipe calls for 9 ounces for 25 pounds. We have 28 pounds, which that's not a big deal. So I'm thinking this holds 2 cups. 8 ounces is a cup. Let's see. I'm kind of thinking 3 cups. What do you think? That's kind of tripling it though. But we have a little bit more than 25 pounds. And we like the spicy. We're going for it. 3 cups.
I'll tell you what, if you guys ever get a hold of a grinder like this right here, it's come in handy.
I don't think they can see you in the grinder.
So we come earlier.
Yeah. That grinder made quick work of this, let me tell you. Super easy. You just have to cut it up into chunks, like, I don't know what, like 2.5, 3-inch chunks, 2-inch chunks, somewhere around in there. You have to cut it into chunks, and it does all the work.
About twice the size of what it was in the kitchen that you mixed with.
Yeah. Oh, this smells good. Yummy.
You know, once you mix it, man, this is all the stuff this mixer came with,
The grinder.
the grinder, to make sausage links or kielbasa.
Or Italian sausages, or it's got all different size casings.
Yeah, I've heard me on
And
breakfast
even,
sausage.
yeah, the little sausages, sausage links or whatever, it even has a tube for that one. That's definitely something that we want to try in the future, because we like sausage links and all that kind of stuff. And Randy loves brats. So put them on the grill and stuff.
So the Crystal,
Yeah, so does Crystal.
does it smell hot?
It doesn't, it smells good, it doesn't smell hot. Well, maybe it does. It's kind of opening up my sinuses. The seasoning smells delicious. Had to make sure that wasn't a gland. Billy from Permapastures Farm has sufficiently scared us about glands. He just talks about if you get it ground up in your sausage or you cook it up, it just makes your meat taste horrible. So we made sure as we were cutting through this that we were cutting out all those glands. And you can definitely tell them when you're butchering, they've got like, I don't know, like a grayish kind of unnatural color to them. So you can definitely tell if you find one, but I thought maybe we overlooked one. That's why I was looking at that, but it wasn't. It was just a piece of skin. I mean, not skin, but like that connective tissue stuff. Ugh. All right, I think this one is good and mixed. So we are going to, as I said, put all of these down in the freezer, let them cool for a few hours, and then come back and grind them up at a finer grind, and then we'll package them and put them in the freezer, and we will have sausage. At the end of this video, I will tell you how many pounds of sausage we got out of this, and hopefully have it laid out on the table for you to see it. Yesterday kind of kicked our butt. By the time, while we were doing this last night, we were up late cutting up pig. And I'm sure, you know, like if we were butchers, that would have went a whole lot faster, but we're not. So yeah. But you know, like you get to that point where you're just so tired and you're like, yeah, I don't care. I'm done. Don't care about a video. Don't care about YouTube. Don't care about doing any of this. Don't care about nothing because you're tired and you want to go to bed. So, but I'll try to make sure I remember to leave everything out on the table so I can do a quick little video and show you how much we got. All right. So, yeah, making sausage, y'all. So, this is the mild sausage that we made earlier. It's been in our freezer that, again, is not turned to freezing or whatever, but I don't even know how many hours. Like, what time is it right now? Y'all, it has been a long day. So it's 7 o'clock right now, and I think, wasn't it like 10 or something that we stuck all this downstairs? So it's been about 9 hours downstairs, letting all the spices and everything mixed together. So he's getting ready to run it through. This one has a finer or smaller holes, so it does a fine grind. And yeah, after this we'll put it in bags and seal it up in the food saver and stick it in the freezer. Okay. To wrap this video up, we have all of our sausage done. So we have roughly 80 pounds of sausage. It was like 25 of the mild sausage, 25 pounds of the Italian sausage, and almost 30 pounds of the hot sausage. We have 2 pound packages and 1 pound. We have 2 pound packages of almost all of the Italian, except for these 2 that my daughter's taken. And then we have 2 and 1 pound packages of everything else. It's stacked up there. We have sausage for days. Y'all, we are wore out. I don't know how soon it's going to be before we eat pork, but man, we are wore out. I am ready to go to bed.
I've pork and had it.
You've pork and had it. Okay. So, yeah, grow some pigs, make some sausage. It's totally worth it. God bless, and I'll see you later. Bye. Wave, Randy. Wave. Bye. Hey, it looked like there's something coming out of my ear. Oh my gosh.